When the OnePlus One was announced, it took the world by storm because it was indeed a flagship killer. But it's not the same now. OnePlus has changed, everything has changed. If the OnePlus 5 feels like just another flagship to you, you're not wrong. The prices have increased, but the phone hasn't changed much. Having said that, there's been a lot of criticism around the OnePlus 5. There are claims of the iPhone 7 Plus like design, the benchmark cheating, overkill specs, and a lot more. Has OnePlus really changed?
What's up guys, this is Rupesh from Beebom.com, and today I'm going to talk about various OnePlus 5 criticisms, how it compares to other flagships, and the controversial statements made by the company. Before we get started, make sure to hit the bell icon to get notifications for all our future videos. Now that you've done that, let's get started.
For the past few OnePlus flagships, we have identified them as OnePlus devices. But it's not the same for the OnePlus 5. The moment you look at the OnePlus 5, you know that it looks like an iPhone 7 Plus. And it's not like OnePlus put in a lot of effort. If you take a look at all the prototypes of the OnePlus 5, they all look like clones of other popular smartphones, like the Nexus 6P, Huawei P10, or the Oppo R11. In fact, the OnePlus 5 is identical to the Oppo R11. It's been 3 years now since OnePlus arrived, and we expect a flagship from OnePlus that is more OnePlus-like, rather than being just a copy of the iPhone.
The next criticism comes from OnePlus CEO Peter Law's interview to Indian Express, where he said that waterproofing is not really a big consumer requirement.
He also added that an IP rating makes a phone thicker and heavier. Well, I don't think the iPhone 7 or the Galaxy S8 are thick and heavy phones. And water resistance is something that I expect from any high-end phone. While he added that OnePlus 5 comes with water resistance to a limited extent, there's no IP rating, which is disappointing for a flagship in 2017. Then there's the hyped camera in the OnePlus 5. The company in its launch compared it to the iPhone 7 Plus, where it even claimed to do better than the Apple flagship. Well, is that true? Not really. The OnePlus 5's dual camera setup of a 16 megapixel f1.7 lens and a 20 megapixel f2.6 lens replicates the iPhone 7 Plus's setup, but it's not the same. Here are some shots that we took from the OnePlus 5 to compare it to the iPhone 7 Plus and the Galaxy S8. As you can see, this photo from the iPhone 7 Plus just looks way superior. And when it comes to low light shots, the S8 is indeed the one to beat. The portrait shots from the iPhone 7 Plus are far better, with better detection of edges and a more natural depth of field effect.
The next criticism comes from XDA, where they claimed that the OnePlus 5 was cheating in the benchmark tests, just like OnePlus 3T did.
Apparently, the OnePlus 5 features a mechanism to maximize the performance of the Snapdragon 835 SoC during benchmark tests. Peter Law commented on this saying, "We only try to tap the full potential of the CPU and we don't know how to overclock."
It's great that the company taps the full potential of the CPU, but it's funny how they say that they don't know to overclock. Come on, OnePlus does not really need this. I've been using the phone and it's really smooth. So who cares about benchmarks? And even if you do care about benchmarks, it has the Snapdragon 835 processor, which is the fastest processor around.
Some people have also been saying that 8GB RAM in the phone is overkill. Well, again, most users like me would not really care about the RAM being overkill, because the fact is that the OnePlus 5 offers great performance. Lastly, there's the point that the OnePlus 5 is no longer an affordable smartphone. Its prices start at around 33,000, and the fact is there's no real innovation. Let's take a look at the past OnePlus flagships. The OnePlus One arrived in India at a price of Rs 19,000. Yes, we are taking the prices of the base models of OnePlus flagships. Then the OnePlus 2 arrived with a better processor, more RAM, and an improved camera for Rs 23,000. Then the OnePlus 3 arrived with a better processor, more RAM, and an improved camera for Rs 28,000. Then the OnePlus 3T arrived with better processor and an improved camera at a price of Rs 30,000. Now the OnePlus 5 brings what? You guessed it, better processor, more RAM and an improved camera for Rs 33,000. You see the pattern here. Prices have increased, but including a better processor or more RAM or an upgraded camera does not make up for a flagship. Innovation does. Let me tell you what I expect from a flagship phone in 2017. Unique design, a bezel-less display or at least an H2H display, a QHD display, waterproofing and innovation. And honestly, OnePlus 5 lacks all of it. It's been 3 years since the OnePlus One arrived, and while the prices have increased, the only change we see is in the specs. The point here is, we want a better OnePlus phone. A phone that looks and feels like a OnePlus phone. Something which has its own identity. Because that's what they're known for. They should go back to how they started because that's the OnePlus everyone loved. But hey, please don't bring back the invite system.
Well, I have nothing against OnePlus. In fact, I really like the OnePlus 5. But it's just that I expected more from a company that asks you to never settle. Well, those are my thoughts, but I'd love to know yours too. So let us know in the comment section below. Also, give this video a thumbs up if you like it and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Well, that's me signing off. Thanks for watching and I will see you in the next one.